Yeah, YouTube family Maverick excited again by the happenings over there in Tokyo at the World Championships at the end of day 5. See the excitement? Brian Levell? Hold on. Before we get to Brian Levell, let me talk about some other things now. We're up to 6 medals now, all courtesy of Tajay Gale. Silver medal in the men's long jump. Brilliant performance by Tajay Gale. He might lead for the whole time, but the little Italian youngster find one big jump on him, then pip him on the penultimate set of jumps. And Tajay Gale, 2019 world champion, back on the medal podium again for Jamaica. And this again, people, may have this as a bonus medal. Because enough we never see this. I don't know how many people had predicted this. I suspect nobody never predicted Tajay Gale winning a medal for Jamaica. So we're up to 6 now. And it looks for sure now like the medal haul are going to surpass the Mavericks' conservative prediction of 8 medals. Also, we have to mention how smooth Shericka Jackson look in our 200 hits. Wow. Shericka looking all a bit like the defending champion. Me, Avar, forget a bronze medal, from my original prediction, But with the advent of Jill and Alfred now being out at the championship, of course, Melissa Jefferson Wooden still look like she way out of class. Like she gonna run sideways and win it. But Jacko look like she gonna turn up and put up some semblance of a defense to her title. I want to tell you, say, if Melissa, no, it not go happen. I'm going to say if Melissa Jefferson book her to a drop, she might lose it, but I don't think that go happen. but really and truly though, Shericka look really smooth. She probably look the best in terms of ease and execution we see her all season. Remember Shericka season that kind of stagger with, from last year, she not fully recovered from the injury yet, and she was never ever at her best this season. I don't think she's going to be at her best in this World Championship either, but at least she'll get back to some semblance of form where she look like now she going to step on the podium. Alright, make we get to the mind-blowing moment of the 50, Brian Levell. I have never seen a more effortless 19.8 in the 200 meters. I have never seen a runner shut down a race from 130 meters. We are talking about a 200 meter race. The man basically shut down at about 120. He start look round from about 140 and then him walk. Yeah, the rest of the race to qualify with the fastest time going into the semi-final. Of course, a normalized event is, him are the defending champion. Let's see the Tobago are the Olympic champion. Benderek from the United States, this a film pet event. He's gonna be another handful of people. Me never pick Levell, forget no medal. Me just think a work in progress and he might improve and, make the final and see what happens. But after this first round, people, when I see Levell walk 19.84, walk the fastest time, and it's not just walk, because the rest of them cruise, but them no cruise to the extent where Levell cruise. Levell literally a fight back himself from running too fast. And that look to me, people, like another bonus medal is on the way. No, sir. No, sir. I remember, there is some little controversy with Brian Levell in the Jamaican camp as it relates to the relays. Now, when we look specifically on the curve where Brian Levell run in that 200 meter there, me hold my head, and say, how can Jamaica not have that man in a them 4x1 team? How come? Me still feel me that try and make a way for me now, people. Anyway, we get to that when we get to that. But it was a super look by Brian Levell, people. And this look now like, like we are head towards all things being equal with another bonus medal from Tajay Gale. Remember, we get 2 bonus medals in the men's sprint relay. And now it look like we out of might and could get another bonus medal from Brian Levell. This start look like double figure now, I'm have to say one more thing too. You realize how young the Jamaican star performers have been generally in other championships. Yeah, remember people always pay lip service to the changing of the guard, and look at the top performers in Jamaica. Look on them age. Veteran them a struggle. It's not a bad thing, Sport is a young people something, But is that there was some worry after the great era that we might not get back on our feet. And of course, we take a couple of cycles at the Olympic Games and the World Championship to kind of sort out with footing in terms of some of the younger athletes matriculating up to relevance at the senior level. But it happened in front of our face now. And we can actually look forward and see what the future will be like by and large. Because you know some are going to come and some are going to go in. But we can see by and large the people who will be at the core of Jamaica's track and field going forward. But people, generally the Maverick don't come and talk about first round performances, you know. Remember say we say big boy or big boy look up to the semi-final. I kind of don't want to say nothing about big boy until the final. I kind of hold my breath from big boy performance until me see him execute one more cerebral race in the final. And that me a wait pan for big boy. You know, like you kind of you wait for exhale. Eh? If big boy, let me not say it. We just pray and hope and keep our fingers crossed for big boy. One more big execution. Me see me in an interview after the semi-final. And the man say, I'm going to put on 43. The man say it with assurance. And big boy is not a man who do a whole per interview, you know. But he must say with assurance, he must go put on 43. You know me I fret about with big boy? Me don't want big boy get too overly exuberant or overly excited. It's like when I talk up 43 seconds. I want him keep him cool, calm, and keep him composure like we him do in the semi-final. That semi-final execution was absolutely cerebral. And he have to do something like that in the final in order not to get carried away. But people, Brian Levell though, at 21 years old, that execution, look back on it again. Look for when the man shut down the race. Look for when the man start gears around. Look for when the man gear down. The man gear down at about 140 people. That means him jog 60. And the rest of the field not catching back yet. And again, we are going to talk about this when the Maverick talk about the relay them, you know. Because the relay them will come up later in the championship. And the Maverick can go outlay my relay 4 and my order before them take the track for the heats of the relay, you know. So look out for that. And I'm going to tell you from now, I'm going to have an asterisk beside Brian Levell name. I don't know one leg. Brian Levell can run another relay there. And I must the third leg. And based on that curve there, when me see him run in at the 200 meters today, the easiest 19.84 me ever see. Jogging, bouncing on him toe. 1984, the fastest time, lead Noah Lies, Benderek, Teboga, all of them going into the semi-final. Eh? Think no level, man. You think level, you know, in a level. Anyway, people, don't just watch these videos. Yeah, punch out the little button there, make we continue to build up those numbers. And of course, drop your comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about what the Maverick think. Tell me what you think about the Mavericks analysis. Tell me when you disagree with me. Tell me when you agree with me. Let us engage, let us talk, and do it like adults in the room. Okay? And by the way, how much Maverick? How much Maverick? Quiz question. How much Mavericks? How many Mavericks? Maverick singular. How much Maverick? One.